What is up, guys? I'm excited to show you this awesome mod for Age of Empires 2, The Forgotten Empires. First, let me give you a little backstory about this mod and how it came to be. I made this about 4 years ago, right after me and my friends got real big back into Age. We had heard about the free release of Forgotten Empires, which added 4 new civs like the Incas and the Mayors as another expansion on top of the Conquerors. So once I found out you could mod this game on top of this new expansion, I kind of went nuts. I'm a huge Dynasty Warriors fan, so I had to put Lu Bu in this game. I've always made custom scenarios as a kid with heroes, but I wanted to make them usable outside of custom scenarios, so I added them permanently. I found unit reskins, so almost every civ has a custom looking unit and buildings and that are just all more themed to their actual culture. I found mods on these Chinese websites adding these insane Great Walls of China with like 9,000 health and a sick looking texture. I found Lord of the Rings mods and added all those characters into the game. I combined multiple Lord of the Rings mods to put them all together to make one unique one. I wrote custom scripts so the AI can work for the Lord of the Rings civs. I added sound effects and combined all sorts of other unique features on top of it. So come on and let me show you what this mod has to offer. Alright, first things first, how to install this mod. Follow the link below to download it, and you're going to get a RAR file on your desktop. You're going to need a program like 7-zip or WinRAR. If you don't know how to get that, Google it. Open the file, drag the folder to your desktop. I'm not going to overwrite the one on my desktop since it's already extracted. Once you have that done, open it up. Open up the Age Mega Mod Pack folder and the Age 2 times 2, and then open up the Forgotten Empires link as seen here. The game will start. If you get a little weird Chinese error message with random question marks and stuff, click the button on the far left. This has something to do with how I got the Chinese files and the Great Wall and all that stuff. If you are having color problems, you can open up the Age Fix, which is provided by Microsoft and the Forgotten Empires. It'll fix some color issues, and you can also start the game in Windows mode, so you can record it like the problems I was having earlier before I shot this video. Don't forget to go to options and make sure you're in HD. 1920 by 1080 is usually the best. If you have a monitor below that or settings before that or resolution, you might have some clipping issues with the custom civs borders and I don't know, other miscellaneous problems that I'm not aware of. Alright, so let me show you guys here. I'm going to flip through some of these civilizations in the scenario editor, and you can see how their units change. I got them lined up. The archers, the crossbowmen, the arblast, the man-at-arms, long swordsmen, two-handed swordsman champions, you get it. Some of these units on the bottom are just custom ones that I just had left out, like the samurai on the horse. But yeah, just flipping through them, you can see how they change. Also, I need to move this castle because the castle changes for every civ too, which is nice. I'm not going to show you all the building changes because in this scenario mode, I don't know why, if you change between civs and imperial ages and stuff, they just start a bunch of flames. But we'll get into it for the more very unique ones. You can see how that changed with the Huns. And I guess I'll just shut up and let you take a look. And yep, here come the holy flames. You can see what I'm talking about in the top left there. Is the fucking blacksmith lighting on fire for no reason. But you can see how the buildings do change with certain ages and everything. It's a real nice reskin. I think the guy that did all these reskins I have credited somewhere in these files. Alright, I'm going to show you the civs unique units, the elite ones that you get in the castle. A lot of them keep the base version as whatever AoE had them as normally, and then they when they go to their elite form, a lot of them get different textures, which is real nice, just more unique stuff. And the heroes for each civ will be included in these pictures too. I don't think I'm going to go through them all, but I'll show you some of them. Alright, now I'm going to show you the elves. This civ, it's pretty awesome because, the buildings change a lot between the ages. See the houses or the trees, and they turn into buildings. Everything just looks epic. This is taken from multiple mods, all of these loader civs, like I said before. So you really get the best of all the worlds. This is their custom unit, the Elven Lords. I don't know why it links with that one. You got custom researches for all these civs. The custom ones, kind of, specific and maybe not balanced. The elves are kind of ridiculous. You also get dwarves with these guys. They even upgrade and change textures. Real nice stuff. Totally all working. Complete custom feel. Alright, next up, who should we do? We'll do Evil. Evil's a very crazy civ. I don't even know how to explain them. They're basically like just a rush civ with real weak, squishy units. Their buildings change a lot too. Really actually kind of hard to win with, but they have some OP features, but man, do their units just get rocked in combat. They move fast, so that helps you out. They got some real unique things going on with the cavalry here. We got trolls with splash damage and the Malamukes, or whatever the hell they're called. Those just take up space on the screen. You can upgrade these guys to war trolls. You got wargs to cavalry riders. All sorts of different balance features to play with these guys. Their castle tech upgrades the siege too. You can get 9 Nazgul, of course. No more than 9. And this is the thing that I forgot to explain before about the heroes. Oh, first, this is the Urkai. That's their special unit. The thing that I forgot to explain about the heroes, you got to research Town Watch, and you can get their hero, which is the Balrog. Pretty epic stuff. He's got splash damage. He's quite the tank, but he is slow as balls. Next, we'll do men. Fucking Gondor, Rohan, all put together into one. Got Aragon leading the charge in the Tower Guard. Just fucking money. Alright, now here's my real pride and joy, the Chinese. So, I had a bunch of heroes here. Big Dynasty Warriors fan. Once again, to get heroes, you got to get to the feudal age. You got to research Town Watch. So you research that. You can come to the barracks. This is unique for China. You can get a hero at the barracks, which is Lu Bu. Did his own sound effects. Recorded those off the Dynasty 3 game. He talks. He walks. He fucking smacks the shit out of people. He does it all. Probably gonna skip the combat because it's just a huge time waster. And maybe we'll leave it there. Speed it up, that's much harder. Of course, these people just want to fight in fucking shade, so fuck it. But he's got splash damage, he's a fucking champion. He's my pride and joy. I always like that Tactics outfit, so that's why he's wearing that kind. If you haven't checked it out, Dynasty Warriors Tactics. Alright, game for its time. I'm going to recommend it now, though. Alright, so if he dies, I deleted him over there. You can put out the castle version on the horse. If you, with China, it's a secret. If you research the next level of town and patrol or watch, you can get Guan Yu and Zhang Fei. And if you go to the stable, you can get Zhao Yun and Ma Kao. So if you just want to just destroy and just take on, I don't even know, you're playing a multiplayer game with friends and you've been playing for 8 hours, just bust out the heroes and you can end that fucking 8-hour age match. It's happened, true story. Okay, real quick, I'm going to show you these walls. I remember there are some issues with these. I had once done them and they worked perfectly fine, but I had to convert it back to, I think I did it all for Conquerors, and I was like, wait, I want the Forgotten Empire civs in this, or something like that, and I had to redo it. And either way, it didn't get ported 100% properly, or they weren't working to begin with, but there's a little bit of weird bugs, but if you just play it right, you can make it work. It's better than nothing. And also, if you put one down when you're playing with these things and you got to delete it, it creates a ton of problems. So you just got to make sure you get it right the first time. And yeah. So as you can see, you got a lot of options. The moat thing, which I won't show you guys in this, I forgot to, is you can put down the little like drawbridge in front of the gate too, and you can lock it and whatnot. And if you build water around it, people actually cannot cross it unless like the drawbridge is down and unlocked and it moves up and down. It's fucking nuts. But just gonna get this going as fast as possible. There's a unit that actually has siege ladders, and although they are fucking buggy as hell, and I don't think I'll be able to 100% fix them, you guys might be able to use them for some stuff. I know if you delete them, they kind of freak out. But you put these bastards down. Put some people down. These barricades actually do damage your soldiers while they're attacking it. I don't know how they made this over in China, but they did it right, boys. Got some real nice castle sieges going on here. You can even put archers up on the wall. It's easier to do it once you're playing too. Alright, so let's do this thing. First you gotta just, you can garrison your guys in these siege ladders. And then you gotta set the exit point behind the wall, and the guys just dump out, just like that. These can be used on regular walls too. So I don't think these things are enabled in any civ to build. They might still be in the siege workshop, I'm not sure. And otherwise, I mean, just use it in a custom scenario. But they do move, they unpack. Sometimes they get the angle right, other times they don't. But they are working. Next up, I got this nice Helm's Deep custom map that I made for me and my buddy. It's really not bad. You just gotta play it as multiplayer. I've never played it with just the AI. It's way more fun with another player. You got this Helm's Deep wall going on up here. I mean, it's not a perfect rendition, but it plays out pretty well. Get your archers up on the wall. You're gonna face endless rushes of just all sorts of orcs and goblins and trolls and whatever the hell the AI's sending at you. They're real beefed up and real nasty. I just recommend that you guys proceed through the ages as best you can. Hold down the wall. It's got a ton of hit points. You might want to lock that gate in the top because, well, if you're playing with the AI, it's fine. Or, I mean, if you're playing with other humans, it's fine. The AI likes to trigger the gate and let people in and out. but I'd recommend you just keep it locked. And, just try to get to the Imperial Age and advance through it. It is it's quite the rush. Give it a go. Leave me some feedback on it. I'd love to hear about your experiences on this map. Alright, and then lastly, I will just toggle through the civs and their little bit of tech trees just to show you guys what that's all about. As you can see, I managed to get some of this stuff customized into here, editing the text files, whatnot. So there are descriptions for all these civs. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. And then it's important it's nice, I got the sound effects on here too, where if you start with one of these custom civs, any of them, I added those nice sound effects in. So you can hear, they got their own little theme music going on. You'll hear it with the Elves too. And if you are playing with one of the loader civs, it's important to set them to the custom script loader, otherwise they will not work. The AI doesn't know how to handle them. There's a few other in here for you too, other people's custom AIs. Alright, last but not least, if you go into the notepad file included with this game, there's a ton of changelogs and notes that I probably forgot about. You give this a read if you want to find all the features and all the changes. I do believe I have some shout-outs to the people that I did find these mods from. A lot of them were on AOK Heaven, one of the two. And if you're somebody that made these mods and you want to you want some recognition for it, just shoot me a private message, send me a comment, whatever, comment on this video. I'll tag you in the description because I want you to have credit for your work. But this was years ago, and I am not going to be able to track down all the different mods that I found and figure out who's from what. But you do deserve the credit, obviously. This isn't all my work. I just kind of put it all together into one mod pack. So hope you guys enjoy. And thanks to Microsoft and the makers of this game, because they made Forgotten Empires free for all of us. So it's a nice release. The thing that this will not have is compatibility with the new Steam games, the HD versions that have come out, all the expansions for those. I believe they got 8 new civs and 2 new expansions there. So unfortunately, this is missing that, and I do not have plans to port all that over. I don't know, maybe if you wanted to talk to me about it, we could try to work something out, but that's going to be quite the daunting task to tackle, and there's no telling how many more civs they're going to keep porting out on Steam, so it might be like an ongoing project. But I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, please leave a comment. Let me know that you appreciate it. Let me know your thoughts. This took a while, way back in the day, so it's always nice to hear some positive feedback. Thanks, guys.